I want to welcome you to my YouTube page where we're going to talk about all about entrepreneurship, Airbnb, business credit plays, so that we'll be able to leverage this information, be able to execute and take your business to life to a whole nother level. All right. So first, what I want to talk about is one of the biggest mistakes I see a lot of entrepreneurs make, which is not knowing how to leverage OPM to start their first business or start Airbnb, which is very important because understand, this is what the 1% do and the wealthy do, which is leverage OPM, leverage the bank money, all right? And it's not just walking to the bank and be like, hey, let me get some money. It's about properly structuring up yourself as a business. So what I wanna go over is a 3-step method and 3-step process on how you can set your business up properly to qualify for funding. And secondly, how you can set up your business so you can leverage it to be able to get into Airbnb, leveraging the rental arbitrage method to get your Airbnb under your LLC. So one of the very first things I see a lot of mistakes from entrepreneurs, new entrepreneurs, is that they don't have an LLC, okay? This is very important. You get an LLC. Before you get in that LLC, you want to make sure you get a virtual address. So you get to separate yourself from the business. You get a virtual address, which is going to be a commercial space. And one place you can actually get a virtual address for a great price is ipostal1.com or Regis. I recommend ipostal1.com because it's more affordable and it does the same exact thing as Regis addresses. It's going to be a virtual address, use a commercial space. But make sure you don't get the PO Box version. You actually get the commercial space version where you actually get a office suite number attached to it as well too. Usually it's about $39, $45 a month. And you're going to be able to use that to put on your LLC and put on all your business documents so you're not using your home address. For 2 reasons. Number 1, you could disqualify yourself from funding if you're just using your personal home address. And secondly, you don't want everybody and your mom knowing when you stay in that personally, because when you set up your LLC and corporation, it's going to show up on the Secretary of State website of your state or wherever you're setting up your LLC at. So number 1, get your LLC. Prior to your LLC, get a virtual address where you have a commercial space address. I recommend ipostal1.com. The second thing you want to do once you get your LLC is get a EIN number. This is an employer identification number. I look at this as a secondary social security number for your business, okay? This is absolutely free. You can go to irs.gov.com and you want to apply for your EIN. You get this instantly. You just have to apply Monday through Friday between 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern to apply for your EIN number, right? Sometimes known as tax ID number for your business, to go ahead and qualify. To set it up, you'll get your number instantly. You'll be able to download the PDF version or they can mail you the certificate letter. I recommend download the letter instantly so you can save it in your desktop so that way you have it immediately. You can use those 2 documents, your LLC, once it populates with the Secretary of State website, usually costs anywhere from $125 to $150. You get your EIN number. Now you can go ahead and set up your bank account. After you do that, you want to make sure you get something that's called a DUNS number. You go to the DMV website and you'll be able to get a DMV DUNS number, which is a secondary social security number, okay? Once you have those things set up, now you could position yourself to be able to qualify for funding. And different things you want to do as well. You want to have a website. You also want to get a business number, which is not always necessary. I know a lot of people say you need a business number to get business funding. You don't always need to, okay? But that's something that you do want to get because you want to represent yourself as a business when you're going to different banks or just different reasons or anything that you're going to be able to apply for. You want to look professional. Another thing as well, do not just use a Gmail address, get a brand address. You could go to GoDaddy to set up your business address, okay? Which is very important to do as well too. Now, once you do that, now you're gonna be able to apply for funding. If you have a 680 credit score and above, I'm gonna give you some bank plays that you can use to qualify for funding for a brand new LLC. Number 1, I recommend go to American Express. You'll be able to qualify for multiple credit cards from them. You'll be able to qualify for multiple credit cards with them. When inquired, you can actually apply for 4 credit cards on the same day. You have a 680 credit score, you want to go to amex.com, and then you want to apply for the business credit cards, okay? And one way you can kind of test to see if you want to get approved prior to applying for the business credit cards, actually go to a personal credit cards, do the pre-approval. If you get pre-approved for the personal, most likely you get approved for the business, all right? And now when you do an application, you're gonna put your business information, the LLC name, the address, your personal information, And then you want to put, when it comes to the income part, this will get tricky. You want to put what you make right now. So if you make 100,000, you want to put that, or you can put a projection on what you possibly will make if it's going to be 150. No outrageous number saying, hey, you make $1 million, because sometimes they will ask for documents to verify, but put something reasonable, whether it's your personal income that you make at your job on the business revenue section, or you can put a projected income anywhere from 100 to 200,000 on the application. And typically you'll get an instant approval if you qualify. Sometimes they may do verification where they may have to call you or ask for extra necessary documents, but typically you'll get approved instantly. So you have the Amex Platinum that you can apply for, which have great rewards points. You got the Amex Gold credit card, you have the Blue Cash credit card, and then also you have the Amazon American Express credit card that you can apply for as well too. So you can apply for all these different types of American Express credit cards when inquired. Now, the second bank that you want to go to, the brand new LLC, you can actually apply with Amherst Bank, where you can actually get a business credit card with Amherst Bank, and you can actually get a credit card with the Platinum, which have 18 months, 0% interest. 18 months, 0% interest. So basically, technically, it's like free money. You do have to pay back, but you have no interest attached to it for 18 months. Now, you could use some of the funds that you get to invest into your first Airbnb or business. So typically, on average, American Express may approve you anywhere from $10,000 to $20,000 per credit card. So if you apply for 4 credit cards, they'll approve for $20K each. That's $80,000 right there with Amex alone. And then Amherst could be anywhere from $5,000 to $25,000 with Amherst Bank, 0% interest for 18 months. Now I'm going to go ahead and give you a third one. I recommend going to Chase. They're another bank that will allow you to apply for a credit card with them without with having a brand new LLC. Okay, I recommend setting up a business bank account with them first, and then now you apply for the credit card. And typically they'll approve you if you have a 680 credit score and above FICO. They'll approve you anywhere from 5 to 25 to 50,000. Sometimes they go up to 100K depending on your credit profile. But on average, your sweet spot is 20 to 25,000. I'm going to give you a bonus one that I recommend a lot of people go to is Churros Bank. All right, 680 credit score. They pull from Equifax, and you're able to actually apply with them with a brand new LLC, open up a business bank account, and we call this relationship banking. Do not just go and ask for money. Be like, hey, give me what you got. You want to actually build a relationship with them, open up a bank account with them, deposit minimum, I'll say 300, 500. And then once you do that, ask to apply for a business credit card. I had a mentee recently do this. They gave him a $10,000 business credit card with a brand new LLC that was only open for 2 weeks. Now, let's say you get up to $100,000 in business credit cards. Business funding is only going to report on your business LLC. You can use some of the funds to get started with your Airbnb. On average, your Airbnb may cost anywhere from $8,000 to $10,000 to get started. But now you can use the business credit card to find your Airbnb. Let's say the first month rent for your Airbnb is a 1-bedroom apartment, $2,500. You got to pay last month $2,500, and then you got to furnish it, which could be anywhere from $4,000 to $5,000. Let's say it's $10,000. Now you're using a business credit card, and then now you can get your Airbnb set up. You are listed on Airbnb. When you start getting bookings, you'll pay back the credit card and you keep the difference. Congratulations. Welcome to becoming a business owner here in America, because understand, 90% of businesses that you see that's out there is leveraging business credit. They're leveraging OPM. Apple still use credit. Elon Musk, who owns Tesla, still leverage business credit. Jeff Bezos still leverage the bank's money in OPM. What makes you think that you're not going to be able to do the same exact thing? If you're looking to build a big business, you want to do what they do as well too. And once I learned this, because I made the big mistake when I first got started in entrepreneurship, I was using all of my cash. When I first got started in the car business, I had to ask family members for some money. I used some of my cash and savings to start my car business. I used all my cash until I realized when I was going to these car auctions, where we buy our vehicles, we buy it wholesale, we sell it retail. I'll see all these other car dealerships, they're buying 50 cars at a time. On average, a car could cost anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000. So if they're buying 50 cars, they're spending well over $100,000 in one day purchasing inventory. So I'm like, how is that possible? Using all cash? And then I came across a table, which was a vendor for a floor plan company. And they extend lines of credit for car dealers to be able to purchase vehicles with credit. And they sell it, they pay them back with a fee attached to it. And then the dealer's gonna keep the profit. So we're just leveraging OPM, we're just using the information, leverage OPM, build the business. And from there, we was able to turn that car dealership business from doing only $100,000, 6 figures a year, with understanding how to use OPM with the information that we learned, we turned it to a 7-figure business. And this is the power of business credit. You need capital with any business that you're gonna run, whether it's Airbnb, whether it's e-commerce, like whatever business that it is, you're gonna need money. You're gonna need capital. You need money to make money, okay? So don't be afraid to leverage debt. You have two different types of debt. You have good debt and you have bad debt. Bad debt is when you use credit to buy liabilities to get things you can't afford. Let's be real, let's talk about it. We're gonna be 100 on this YouTube channel. We're not gonna sugarcoat nothing. We're not gonna fluff nothing. We're gonna give you the 100% raw. The question is, will you move the right way with business? And when you get business credit, you wanna invest into the business. And then a surplus, you can get your liabilities. But keep putting money back into the business. So when you get business credit, invest in the business, make money, pay back the bank and keep the difference, okay? So these 3-step process, I'm gonna go over and do a quick recap. Number 1, business credit, which is very important. This is what we use to start our Airbnb business, me and my wife, to build a 7-figure Airbnb business, leveraging OPM to scale up as well too, leveraging the rental arbitrage method and rinse and repeat. So number 1, set up your business structure. And then I'm gonna also put a link in the description with a step-by-step structure, what you need to build your structure for your business. You're gonna need the LLC, EIN, open up a business bank account. I recommend go to a credit union, Chase or Truist. Typically they'll lend to a company that has a brand new LLC or entrepreneur with a brand new LLC. Get your LLC EIN. If you got a 680 credit score and above, apply for business credit. And then now let's go out and find your property, okay? For your first Airbnb, leveraging the rental arbitrage method. And one of the steps that we use, strategies, is we go to landlords. How do we find landlords? We go to Zillow.com or we partner with real estate agents. And in later videos, we're gonna be breaking that down, how to find your first Airbnb. But first, I wanna talk about the foundation and structure so you can understand and what the goal is and how to get into the industry if you have no cash, because this is what a lot of people are stuck at. They're like, hey, I wanna get started, but I don't have no capital, I don't have no money, and you don't want that to be an issue, because understand, you're on my page for a reason. So it's not a lack of resources, it's a lack of resourcefulness. There's information out there. So make sure when you're on my page, you subscribe, you refer someone else, and you execute. You execute. My goal here to give you information, as much information as possible that people may not want to share with you. We're not be gatekeeping nothing here. We're gonna be sharing with you how you can leverage OPM to take your life to the next level, to take your business to the next level, and build a legacy for your last name. And the last thing I want to leave you with on this episode is you want to think big. See, a lot of times what holds us back is if we got small thinking that we can't go to the next level, that we can't win, and you actually can. Think big. And this is why I have this shirt that says, I am a billionaire. It's our team legacy, our movement, because I'm thinking big. We're aiming for billions. No, I am a billionaire. We're aiming for billions. We may fall short of that goal in our lifetime. Maybe we will hit that goal. This is what we're aiming for. We believe that it will happen. But if we fall short, we still had a big goal. We're going to accomplish some great things. So think big. Stop playing small. You only have one life to live. There's no do-overs. Stop playing small. If you play small, you get small. You play big, you win big. If you ever played spades before, I can remember when I was young, I was playing spades with my brothers and sisters. They told me, look, playing spades, because you can't talk across the board if you know what that means when you're playing spades. My brother always tell me, play to win. So if you're watching this video, you're not here by mistake. Play to win big, y'all. So I want to welcome you to my YouTube channel. We'll be talking a lot about business, life, entrepreneurship, how to get started in Airbnb, business credit, how to build your personal credit, but more importantly, how to leave your legacy for your last name. So until next time, I'll see you in the next video. Congratulations on making it to this page. Make sure you like and subscribe and you share this channel with somebody else. Congratulations, and I'll see you in the next video, and I'll see you guys at the top. Let's get it.